the house shows direct. My name is BJ Kinney. Today on the show we got the lowest pair, the lowest pair, the lowest pair, the lowest pair. Go to thelowestpair.com to learn all about them. They got a brand new record. That's the way to listen to it. On a record player. Thelowestpair.com, yeah, thelowestpair.com. You can learn all about them, book them for a show, buy a new record, listen to the lowest pair. They're the greatest pair. Lowest pair, they're the greatest pair. Now here is my conversation with the lowest pair. Thanks for doing this, you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Kendl and Palmer.
Yeah.
So I had to start with this because the first time I saw you, Kendl, was when we were buying Clover Lake Banjo Shop.
Uh-huh.
We were up outside of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, at Jeff Kramer's house because Jeff Kramer started Clover Lake.
Okay.
We were there for a week, and he was like showing us everything, like basically like all the woods that we were going to get with the deal, and like how to break down all the tools, and we're loading everything into like a 26-foot U-Haul. And he comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, I got one more thing that you guys got to take with you." I'm like, "What is it?" And he's like, "Have you seen those Banjo Babes?" I'm like, "Huh?" He's like, "The Banjo Babes." He's like, "It's a calendar, and it's all Banjo Babes." And he's like, I think Kendall's the hottest one. She's smoking. He's like, without a banjo, she'd be great.
I think
but
I'm
with
just
the
like,
banjo,
I think I'm like this, right, with my banjo.
yeah, exactly. So he pulls this thing out, and there's you like on your page. I forget
cool.
what month you were.
I hope October.
Yeah.
And probably with my own banjo, maybe.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. You had short hair.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
real short.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Jeff Kramer. He's like, "That Kendl Winter, tell ya, she's one hot banjo babe."
It's hard to not be
Awesome.
behind a banjo.
Did they just like contact you to?
The Banjo
Get on the
Babes
calendar?
calendar was funny because what had happened is I had hosted some accordion babes in Olympia, Washington, where I lived, and at a house concert, and it was just really cool. They had this like merch that kind of made a community out of all these women that played accordion. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, like I wish there was a Banjo Babes calendar, and I got really excited and called friends like Evie Layden and gosh, it was a
Erin
long
English,
time
I think, ended
and
up kind of taking it on
she
after
took
a
it
minute,
over,
right?
yeah, because I got into it, and then I was like, oh, I don't want to do this, or I don't have the energy to like have another project, and then Erin English took it on, and then
Yeah, and she did it for a few years, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was just a neat way for us to kind of accolades to each other, because
Didn't y'all do
time,
like
it's
a
hard to
compilation
find.
CD or something also?
yeah,
Yeah, there was the Banjo Babes album.
Yeah,
I got
the real
that too.
point was was the music, but it was kind
Yeah.
of just a neat way to showcase each other.
Yeah. Well, we took it and hung it in the bathroom at the banjo shop.
Cool. Perfect. To wear it well.
They haven't done a banjo hunks.
Not that I've heard,
Yeah.
no. Yeah.
You need a lot more.
I feel like you'd be a
months.
pretty good centerfold.
Banjo and
Yeah.
beers.
I could call
so
up
you-
some pals.
Yeah.
So you guys got a show tonight with Charlie Parr
Yeah.
at Washington's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been there before.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cool. It's amazing. Like the sound, it's super professional. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Bluebird last night in Denver was rad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bluebird's
such a
great.
cool room.
Great venue. Yeah. And you guys have played with Charlie before, right?
Yeah, a
Yeah.
couple years ago we did a run of shows.
Yeah.
Down California or something like that, and then over a decade ago we did a short run with him and Trampled. We got
nice.
to go play the Ryman Auditorium.
Oh, wow. It was the three of you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That was a fun lineup.
How long ago was that?
Gosh, I mean, I think that was
Early years.
yeah, at least 10 years ago, 11 years ago maybe.
Yeah.
We were floating.
Yeah.
We were. Just
One that you guys
so
have done
high.
like the Blue Ox
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
And
yeah.
both some bluegrass. And
Yeah.
we've been friends and played together over the years, like a bunch. And I
Cool.
went out and did a handful of solo shows with him in
Yeah.
the Northwest. Like,
Yeah.
is that recent? I feel like that was pretty recent.
Yeah. Was that a yeah.
Sometime
Was
in
that
the
just last year, maybe?
Yeah.
Last fall?
Yeah, last fall, maybe.
It's probably hard to keep track.
It starts to get a little blurry.
Everything just morphs together. Yeah.
I know it was fun. I know we had a great, I can remember some conversations, but I can't remember like the timeline always.
Yeah. Well, last time Charlie was here, he was when he filmed. Did you see the Western AF video that he did? Have you guys done a Western AF? Do you know what that is? It's the Western as fuck.
Oh, yeah, I've seen those.
YouTube.
Oh yeah, we haven't done all
Yeah,
those. We know what they are.
Mike Venata, he's up in Larimer. He
Oh,
does
they're
them.
beautiful.
Okay.
Larimer?
Yeah, up in Laramie.
Yeah.
Yep. But he comes down. He'll use this as a shooting location, like he did Willie Carlisle, Matt Heckler,
Yeah.
Rainbow Girls,
Yeah, we should do that.
Charlie Crockett, Charlie Parr. But the Charlie Parr one he did here was really cool. So Charlie stayed the weekend,
Oh, cool.
and we made that little bunkhouse there. We called it the Charlie Parr Suite.
Nice.
There's like a whole chalkboard in there. It's like, welcome to the Charlie Parr Suite. So we set
Yeah.
that up for him, and he stayed the weekend, and did that video. And then he played in here. He did Friday night in the barn, and then Saturday out on the stage. But it was in February.
Oh,
Good.
God.
And I had like all these heaters set up, and like I even like took some gloves and cut the fingers off of him for him,
Yeah.
and like had him a fresh pair of socks because he wears those like low cut Chuck Taylors with holes in them with no socks.
He does wear low-cut socks.
Yeah.
Or no socks.
But I was like, dude, you're gonna freeze. Put some of this stuff on. He's like, no, I don't do gloves. They're too constricting. Socks
Yeah.
are too constricting.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I had these like heaters
He
on him. He's like,
knows.
these are distracting me. So he's just out there like shivering in the cold, like
That
like,
sounds
he's
very
Duluth.
Charlie.
He's Duluth. Like,
he's
Yeah.
Duluth, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he had just got
Deep
done.
Duluth.
He's like, I just got done riding my bike on Lake Superior. Like, I think he would put screws to the tires or something, and then just go ride out on the lake. You know, he's so funny. And then he like opens the show. He's like, so, been living in my wife's attic, and everybody starts cracking up. He's like, no, I'm serious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Charlie's
He just
great.
lives it. He lives all of it, like so
Yeah.
authentically.
Yeah, I met him at do you remember the Electric Fetus
Yeah.
in Minneapolis? I saw him play there like must have been 20 some years ago,
Sure.
and I was just
Yeah.
like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
But yeah, when he was pulling out, he's like, I hope to come back. I'm like, I hope you don't. I hope you outgrow it. I'm like, I go, next thing you know, you're going to be selling at Washington's.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
And he laughed at me. He's like, yeah, right. That's too fancy.
Wait, how long ago was that?
That was in 22, I think.
Wow.
I
Cool.
think it was in
Yeah,
2022.
he's a legend. Like there should never be an empty seat at any of his shows. I feel like we're so
know.
lucky to see him, and every
Yeah.
time we get an opportunity to play with him, we're always just
Yeah.
yeah, we'll drive across.
Go
the
watch
country.
10 Days of Charlie shows.
Seriously,
yeah.
like
Sign
I'll
me
come
up.
home a better musician. I come home like looking
Yeah.
for my slides and trying to. I totally want to be him when I grow up.
Yep. Yep. He's he's just, I don't know. We could talk about Charlie this whole time.
Yeah, I'd be happy to.
But he's like, one morning I'm like, hey, you want some eggs or something? He's like, no, I had half an apple and some peanut butter. Everything is just like simple, like anything
Yeah.
beyond that I
Yeah.
think just stresses him out. He's like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
yeah.
You
His
know.
merch table's like that too. Like he'll have like his record in his book.
Yeah.
And or if he has any records with him.
Yeah. I think last time we were on a run with him, he ran out of records, and
They were just getting mailed every day.
Mark was
and
trying
then
to figure out how to
running
ship
every
him some
night
more.
and-
And
Yeah.
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 Cool. Well, so you grew up in Minnesota.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah. Were you originally the Iron Range, right? Because that where you
No,
were?
I was born in Farmington.
Farmington. That's
Yeah.
right.
Mhm.
Why was I thinking the Iron Range? Because you got like songs about that.
Yeah.
Range. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then you were like on the Minneapolis music scene
Mm-hmm.
before you met Kendl.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I was living in Minneapolis in my 20s. Started a bluegrass band there.
Yep.
And we were playing boats and bluegrass down in Winona. Yeah, I think one project or another, I played that festival for maybe not quite a decade or something. You know, Boys and
Yeah.
Girls played it probably 5 or 6 years in a row, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And then Kendall's band was playing there for a few years also. So yeah, that's where we ended up
Yeah.
being there. Yeah.
And then you're Washington.
I grew up in Arkansas.
Arkansas. Okay.
Yeah,
That makes
but I
sense.
moved
now.
to Olympia when I was 18. My folks
Oh,
were
okay.
like, my folks were in Arkansas because my father was a professor, and that's where he had gotten work.
Okay.
And I actually had a really cool upbringing there, but it was, it's Arkansas, and they were definitely like, go
Yeah.
elsewhere also.
Yeah.
And so right after high school, I went on a road trip and rolled through Olympia, and somebody was like, welcome home, and I was like, cool, I'm gonna go get my dog, and I'll be right back. And
Is Olympia, is that like a part of the peninsula?
it's just as
Where
a
is it?
lake.
Just the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Call it the crotch
The
or the
crotch
arm.
of
Oh, it's in the crotch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Seattle, Tacoma. I don't know which direction we're looking at, but like Seattle, Tacoma, Olympia, and then the peninsula is kind of up here, and then Portland's down that a ways.
Cool. Okay.
So we get the salt water.
Yeah.
We get the Puget Sound, but
Like the southernmost point of it, I think.
Hey, when we hit like 26 minutes on that, just give me that because my timer went out. Yeah. We're not even gonna cut that.
we don't even know where to do this now. We had a whole plan.
Oh,
for
yeah,
every time
we were
hit
gonna-
5
Oh, yeah.
minutes. There we go.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I can
Yeah.
I can do this.
All right, we'll just have to like signal to each other.
So how did you guys connect and start playing together?
Yeah, so one night at Boats, I think we swapped banjos or something and started picking, and then your bandmate Jess and my bandmate Chris Forsberg, who now plays with Pertner Sandstone.
Yep, I know those guys.
Yeah, the four of us, I think.
Pulled an all-nighter.
Yeah, just
Watched the
picking
sun come
until,
The river was flooding. The Mississippi
Okay.
River
yeah, that was
like
a wild
flooding.
year.
Like every hour, it was up another inch, and so it was like Sunday morning. We watched the sun come up.
Yeah, you usually get like floods in the spring, but that festival's in September, so it's
Yeah.
really wild.
So floods and banjo swapping.
Uh-huh.
It was like in the morning, the water had hit where the picnic tables were. And then
wow.
the festival was over and everyone went home, but then later we saw pictures of like the water up to where the stage had been.
Cool.
So it was interesting timing. And
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah,
yeah.
we just had a fun time, and then we kind of like low key kept in touch, like a little bit.
Yeah, like Facebook Messenger or something. And
I imagine you guys like singing together and then like some portal opening up or something. Did you feel it when you first sang together? Did it like click?
yeah,
or-
for sure.
Yeah.
I think when we first, initially, I think the project was like, it's like, wouldn't it be weird to do two banjo forward songwriters collaborating? Like, what the hell would that be like,
Like nobody's gonna want that. Let's try it.
Yeah, so we started doing some runs together. I think you had a run of shows, and I met you up in Fargo.
Oh yeah, I was working on. I had just quit the band, and I was working on some solo stuff, and I was coming out to Midwest Music Festival for
Oh, that's
a
right.
Kendl show, and took the train to Fargo.
Yeah, so we split some bills or something.
Yeah.
Started working up.
He picked
Just
me up.
jamming
He picked me up
together.
in his band's van in April in Fargo, and the windshield wipers didn't work,
The motor was busted, yeah.
so they had like shoestrings to like.
She
the
had to tie the
windshield wipers.
shoelaces, yeah. So
love-
passenger would have to like, and then the shoelaces are running through like the smoker windows or whatever,
Yeah.
right? So the passenger would have to go like this.
And we got caught in this like snowstorm. And I don't know, was it 5
It
hours?
was a blizzard,
to-
gnarly blizzard. Yeah, it should have been 5 hours. Who knows?
You
how
just
long
took
it
turns
actually
running the
No,
laces?
he just drove the whole time, and I was exhausted. It was, like he
Oh,
was
you
just-
had to run the
he was
wipers.
keeping us on the road, and I was just like, for the entire. I was tired.
That's right.
I
I
didn't sign
forgot
up for
about
this.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's so cool.
But yeah, we just started singing songs in the hotel, and I think my experience was like, dude, our weirds just kind of like,
Mm.
Yeah, kind of like peanut
do
butter
that.
and jelly. Like kind of
Yeah.
like they don't seem like they're both pretty weird,
Yeah.
but they like they merge in a really complimentary way.
Mm. Yeah, it's like a peanut butter and jelly banjo bacon sandwich.
Yeah, with veggie bacon, but yeah.
But, oh yeah,
on your half. Yeah.
On my half.
yeah. Yeah, cool. So you guys who else have you kind of played with and performed with? Like, I saw Willie
Over the
Carlisle, right?
years. Oh
Did
yeah,
you
we
do
did
something
a
with
fun
him?
run with him recently.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a force.
Gosh, early on, like Elephant Revival was like.
Yeah.
That's
going
right, we did some
strong.
shows
did
with
some
them.
Handful of shows.
And you were
with
saying
them.
Trampled by Trails. Who,
Yeah.
Yeah, they took us under their wing like
Yeah.
pretty early.
Yeah.
Dave produced our first record. Yeah, so like our first, album release tour with our first record was like 10 days of sold out shows at these beautiful theaters across Minnesota and Wisconsin. They're doing like this quirky tour where they were just
Yeah.
playing these old like 1,000 cap theaters.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
a
they
neat
really
tour.
blew up. I remember seeing them at the Caboose in
Oh, yeah.
Minneapolis.
Yeah.
And there being like 50 people in there.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
what
yeah.
the hell? And see the fiddle
so
players,
cool, yeah.
fiddle just like smoking.
Ryan just
Yeah.
totally started a fire.
And then they just like, and then the last time I think when I moved out here in 2010, 2011, they were playing at Hodie's Half Note, which isn't here anymore. But I ran into Dave Simonet in town. I was like, Dave, do you remember me from Minnesota? Because I was like a big fanboy.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh yeah, that's right, man. And he ended up like getting us on the list, and then we were hanging out at the bar, like drinking afterwards. And I'm like, I'm sorry, dude, I'm just gonna talk your face off because I'm not gonna. I'm gonna try to socialize with you as much as possible because I know you're about to be unavailable. You know. And then within like a few years, they had like sold out Red Rocks.
Yeah.
And just
it's
kind of
cool to
shot to the
watch.
moon.
Yeah. It's cool.
They work hard.
Yeah, they've been getting after it for a long time.
We're sticking together. And
Have you guys? So I think Washington's where you're playing tonight. I think it's like 1,000. Do you guys know Bob Kima?
900, I think.
900.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Cool. Big
I
room.
feel like it's a good size room. Do you guys have a desire to like play bigger places, or do you like the more intimate
Really, I
stuff?
feel like that's kind of this interesting thing, right? Where the team, you know, has this strategy of like growth, you know.
I mean,
And
it'd be
like,
nice for like padding, I guess, for like comfort, but like
I feel like our show though is like requires, or it's really, you know,
intimacy.
strongest when and there's like it's small enough to almost get like a dialogue going with the audience, you know. We get some running bits and people are like heckling us a little bit and
Yeah.
just a tiny bit.
Yeah. The Yoopers.
And that's hard in some of those bigger rooms.
It's interesting though, like there can be big rooms that don't feel like they still feel intimate, like
Yeah.
big theater sort of spaces that do still feel like you can have the coziness that that we like. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's vibes. We're just kind of like the vibes.
It's all about the
make-
vibes. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
I mean, there's some festivals that have been a lot of people and really still pretty great. Like,
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's cool, but
Were you playing recently with Lena? Schiffer?
Lena had me out. Yes, she had me out for her record.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
to
Yeah.
work
She's
on
coming
her.
here on the 12th.
Oh, cool. I love her.
No, I'm sorry, the 9th.
She's so beautiful and she's such a force and she's so clear in what she's doing and wants to do.
Yeah.
And she hired a really neat, like she had Liz Draper on the bass and
Yeah.
we went out to Eau Claire and worked on her record last January, a year ago, January.
Yeah, I miss the Bird Dogs, but it's cool to see her doing her own thing. And then like
It's
Josh
so
is kind of doing his
important.
own thing, and Brian too.
oh, cool.
Yeah, as awesome as it is when projects can stay together, it really also, I think it's really neat when artists like kind of know that their like heart's like craving a different thing and like
Yep.
get to do it. It's,
Yep, and everybody's supportive of it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, she's awesome. Her songs
Yeah.
are beautiful.
Yeah. I love those guys. I'm excited to have her.
Yeah.
So, my wife Gemma wanted me to ask you about your Antarctic marathon record.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh man,
You still
Tell
hold
us
the
about
record?
that.
I don't know if this holds
Did
a
you guys hear
record.
about that? Okay.
It's hard to. I mean,
Come on.
Tell us the story.
okay, I ran a marathon at the South Pole because I had a job there in 2019 washing dishes during the winter, which is the summer there. So it was
Yeah.
24 hours of daylight, and I won it.
You won it. How many people were in it? Well, you set a record.
And so
And I said,
yeah.
Is it still holding?
I don't know. It's not like that big a deal. I don't know like how to describe that. Why? I don't know. They said it was a record, but it's like they're just like looking through the like computer to see what the numbers are. It's not like a bunch of runners go there. It's like I'm running against other dishwashers and the janitor and like the carpenter.
it's a record.
Yeah. It's cool though. My friend who's like a mechanicist.
Machinist?
Machinist.
like making stuff?
Making stuff.
Okay.
Because like
Yeah.
at South Pole, it's really hard to get parts. So his job is to help make the parts, like kind of in the art of motorcycle style, like just
Yeah.
like make the things that otherwise you have to wait 2 months to get
Yeah.
to come in. So he made me a medal.
Oh,
cool.
nice.
So you got something.
I got it's beautiful and it's like negative 36 degrees and it's
Yeah.
like the elevation's over 10,000 feet.
Yeah.
And it's like I came in over. I was still over 4 hours, which isn't like an incredible marathon number, but it is there because
Yeah.
and it's very cold.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that'll make her happy.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, I was running on treadmills mostly for the training, but also I was just like watching movies and running on treadmills because like
Yeah.
you're working, but you like aren't really leaving the station all that much.
Yeah. So you were just down there working at a
That's
Like a research station.
Yeah, the research station, which
Cool.
like caps out at 150, and like when all the pilots are stuck there and all the scientists are stuck there, and like
Yeah.
so it's like kind of yeah, you just pretty much live in this big building. There's incredible science. There's like
Yep.
quantum physicists
Cool.
and then other people that just work in the galley with you. And it
Yeah.
was a really special time.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
And then I think I was reading, like at that time, you were like lumberjack or something, or living in a cabin in the woods.
Yeah. I was doing. I did like a month-long residency at a. Oh yeah, it was at a tree farm. That's the connection there. Yeah.
In Minnesota.
In Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, a little ways outside of La Crosse.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, very quaint and beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think there were times where it might have been colder where you were than where I was.
I would not be surprised. Yeah.
What's our time at?
21.
Okay. Hey, we got some time here in this first segment to ask our studio audience to offer some questions or topics. Bob, you were going to ask something.
Yeah.
Bob Thomas,
How
folks.
did you both get into music? Were you been from musical families or?
Yeah, a little bit. There was a little bit of music around my house. I mean, my grandma would play piano at holidays and people would sing and all that kind of stuff. And my mom played piano at church. And when my dad was in college, he did like, I mean, what do you call them? Like the theme park shows, you know, that kind of thing. But when I was growing up, there wasn't really a ton aside from when my mom was like practicing for a church service or something. I feel like I got into it kind of through the back door. I mean, my brother is an incredible musician, so garage bands and stuff were around, I guess, when I was a teenager. But I was mostly, I was more into writing. I was writing a lot of poetry and starting to do some readings when I was in high school. And it honestly just kind of terrified me a little bit, and I was like, maybe I should try like songwriting, and I can make believe that people are staring at my guitar or something instead of staring at my face. So I started writing on guitar for about 6 months, and then a couple of banjos fell into my lap, and yeah, just like things that are heavy too. It's kind of distressing.
Yeah. Still got a bruise.
Yeah, and I didn't, and then I never really looked back. I didn't play guitar much at all until we started this project. Yeah, that's kind of the skinny. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, my folks were both musicians. Like my mom's an orchestra teacher, plays cello, and my father was a low brass professor. Trombone and euphonium were his like main instruments, and they were both in the symphony in Arkansas. So my sister and I were like had to go to all these concerts and like sit in the back and like hang out in the orchestra pit. We were bored by it, but I see that as being like a important piece of it, and part of like just kind of our soundscape growing up.
Yeah.
And then I got really into kind of like the DIY punk scene in Arkansas, which was thriving and really surprisingly cool. Like even in our like little dry county and up in Little Rock, there was all this like kind of emo punk, but just like do it yourself, like folk punk world. Like kids coming through, puppets, kind of live performance combinations, like not what you're hearing on the radio, but just like all the different weirds combined, and freedom combined, and just like self-expression combined, and like I just like the scene that I was in was like so cool. Like it was because it was really, I feel like all the different kind of liberal subcultures you could get into, like we were all kind of in one conglomerate.
Yeah. Cool.
And it's just freeing. Like and that DIY like do it yourself sort of energy I think was really also happening in Olympia, and I was listening to like music on the radio. Like we had a cool radio station that was just playing like punk music and stuff from Olympia, a lot of like Kill Rock Stars and K Records music. So I had a little bit of a I'm gonna move to Olympia and be a riot girl like brain. And hadn't really picked up a banjo yet, but I did have a guitar around. I bought a drum set with my bat mitzvah money, But then my mom eventually like sold to a church to give me $1,000 to pay for rent in Olympia.
Poor drum kit.
Yeah, poor drum kit. It was purple, Tom a rock star. It was so pretty. My folks were like really like yes and with whatever instrument I was interested in, but they weren't like you have to learn anything. So we just dabbled a lot. And then when I got to Olympia, I heard Bella Fleck for the first time.
Yep.
And I just was like, oh, banjo can do a lot more than I thought it could. And I just was just dancing, and I was like, oh, I like that. I want one of those.
Oh, cool.
And that kind of something about like the punk banjo hybrid. And then just the friends I was with, like some were learning bluegrass. And so once you get a banjo in your hand, everyone kind of sends you down the Scruggs
Yep.
trajectory. And so got into that.
Cool.
way.
Awesome. All right. Thanks for the good question, Bob.
Yeah,
I think we're going to take a quick break.
great.
All right.
I got a hot dog and switch my sides against the fire.
Hey everybody, my name is Elaine Holmes and I run the Choice City Stomp in Fort Collins, Colorado. We have a very special music community in Northern Colorado. The artists get that love. They get that vibe. We have a bunch of local artists that we love to get in front of people, but we have a lot of touring acts as well. One of our favorites is the Hoot and Hollers from Columbia, Missouri, Possessed by Paul James from Texas, Willie T. Taylor, California. But man, we are so blessed to be surrounded by musicians that are world class, but maybe not everybody knows who they are. Usually held at the Swing Station. It's a small venue, so you're welcome in. It's a nice little honky tonk. Lots of room for dancing. Lots of spirits to be served. But it's mostly just us having a good time, gathering together, dancing with our friends, meeting new people. It's an exciting environment, and it's family meet family. That's what it feels like. We've got a scene going here, and it's a real cool scene. You should join us and find out about these unique and wonderful individuals.
Okay. All right. We're back. We have another question from the studio audience.
Yes.
Kima,
How'd you come up with your name?
how'd you come up with your name?
Ooh, this was a good one. Palmer, when we were talking about starting a double banjo project, Palmer was like, what if we had a John Hartford song as our name, and sent me a list. And I think we got down to like the Goodle Days.
Grass, the Goodle Days.
And then The Lowest Pair. It's actually a poem by John Hartford that Palmer has
It's on his Mark
memorized.
Twain record. Oh yeah? You gonna put me to it?
Sometimes, yeah.
You gonna recite it?
How do you feel about it?
Sure. Yeah. Well, first thing's to say this. Much further out than inevitable, Halloween's thy game. Sky King has come, and Wilma's done. Uncertain as it is uneven. Give us today hors d'oeuvres in bed, as we forgive those who have dressed up against us. And need us not enter inflation, butter, liver, onions, and potatoes. For wine is a shingle, and a moor, and a story for your father.
All right. The Lowest Pair.
Totally, I needed a cigarette for that.
That's
Yeah.
good.
There was like a big like drag at the beginning of it.
Yeah.
All right. So John Hartford poem. That's
Yeah.
called The Lowest Pair. That's cool.
Kind of made Hartford's just like
I
one
think
of
it's
our
perfect.
absolute favorites. Yeah.
Yeah.
Favorite songwriter,
Brilliant.
banjo player.
Liberated songwriter.
Fiddler.
performer, Yeah.
I'm still trying to get over having that board here.
Yeah, that's such a cool score.
We've got John Hartford's clogging board on site here. Thanks to Carrie Moore and Robin from the Mish.
Yeah, it's
You
incredible.
can come see it and touch it. Can't dance on it though. It would be fun to show it because Partner Sandstone has come in.
I mean, when I first saw it, I was like, can we? And then I was like, oh, is this like, is it like actually great to keep dancing on it, or is like no one else to dance?
I mean, as long as you don't dance on the writing part, I think.
Yeah.
But then you also don't, maybe
I was like,
barefoot.
those are his scuffs.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
wanna-
That's a terrible idea.
I think
Yeah,
it's
no
just hanging
dancing.
on the wall,
I'm
yeah.
saving the splinter forever.
You just keep pushing the splinter back
Yeah.
in.
No.
Oh, that's great. How about Jay Bowers, our co-producer of the day? Do you
Yeah, sure.
you got a question?
Absolutely. There's a lot of good venues out there. And in my experience, whether I'm playing or I'm in the audience, places like
this are very special. Another one that comes to mind is the cabin concerts in Elkader, Iowa. Shout out to
Oh,
Right
yeah.
There you go.
That place is super special.
Yeah.
What's it called?
The
Cabin concerts.
Cabin
is it
concerts. Shout out cabin
Turkey
concerts.
River or something? Is that one?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Floating on the
Yeah.
Turkey River on like a paddleboard.
Yeah.
The flow up there and the reverb that comes off the
Yeah.
line still.
Oh yeah.
So I'm wondering from your take, what is it about venues like this and house shows that stick out to you compared to a lot of the other venues that are out there you normally play?
Yeah. So compared to other venues,
Yeah,
house
I think
shows,
kind
more
of
intimate
what we were
stuff.
talking about with like the size of venues, right? Like that that intimacy, you know, like the that sense of community, you know. Yeah, especially like this, you know, everybody's just hanging out. So you go to set break and you're just like chatting with people, and
yeah.
yeah, it feels very community oriented.
Yeah, because I mean, for us, it's like it's our life. It's like our lifestyle too. So when you end up in a place where you get to like float down a river,
That's part of the game.
and then
Yeah.
hang out with people,
Yeah.
and it feels like so sweet like that. You just like if that feels like really, you know, like it's not like we're making millions of dollars just on this.
It
it's
yeah,
like-
it kind of
there's
makes
a lot
makes
of
it all
different-
make sense.
Makes it make more sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like it feels like you're part of something that's
Yeah.
important. I feel like sometimes
Yeah.
some of the proper venues can feel kind of sterile, where you're just like you're unloading, loading, getting into a hotel, like in loading.
Yeah, staff is like, I want to go to bed.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, you're doing your thing, and there's like, and it's the audience always makes it feel special a bit, but there's like just the part of it that you're like, you don't want to be in strip malls all the time. You want to be in like someone's home or someplace like this that has like all the vibes and, yeah, just
Yeah.
story. I mean, we're storytellers, seekers.
Yeah.
Like it's much more interesting.
Yeah, that way it's more a part of your life and the way you're trying to do things instead of this separation between the way you live and then the way you perform or who you're performing for. Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why house shows are great.
Yeah.
Meal, like actual sharing food.
Yeah. So do you guys have any, I always like hearing people's like childhood stories, like weird things about them, you know, like that you wouldn't normally guess. Like me, for example, when I was younger, well, I was born at home. My parents didn't get my birth certificate until I was, I think, 4 months old. There was no midwife or anything there. And then I developed like asthma, really bad eczema. And then I had like wicked allergies. I was allergic to like everything.
Oh, wow.
Like I think like the sunlight. So I'd eat like
Wild.
plain Cheerios with water instead of milk. But I was, as a kid, you know, and now I'm basically bulletproof. But as a kid, I was, and I had a speech impediment. So I had a speech impediment. I was really itchy, and I had asthma, and I was allergic to everything. And that, you know what I mean? Like that's, you know. But I don't know. That made me kind of a weird kid. Is there anything that like any quirks or weird stuff or stories or anything that was going on with you guys when you were a kid that
Gosh, sounds
Ma-
like a
That
fascinating.
made you
life.
different?
Yeah.
I was recently writing. I was kind of exploring some of that stuff about childhood. Like my mom sent me home with like last time I drove through Arkansas, she like took the opportunity that our van was coming through to send me home with boxes of journals and photos. And I used to keep journals for my turtles.
Oh. Yeah, that's weird.
Like I have like how their day went with me as like their master, like, and they would sign off like peaches and cream, or like Kendl was so mean to me today, like she didn't even give me like extra peaches, or and I would have we had like these big leaf piles, like the compost piles in our yard, and you could jump on them, and all the night crawlers would like come out from every angle, like these huge worms, and I'd like put my little box turtles around and like jump on the compost pile, and the worms would come out and they would feast.
Oh, wow.
I'd have like turtle feast days. And I'd sometimes feel sorry for a worm and be like, you get to live.
Thank you.
And like return it. My dad was really fascinated with that because I've been a vegetarian since I was 5, and he was like, you're just feeding them worms, and like
Yeah.
tease me about it.
Oh, that's funny. What Did you do some weird stuff?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, the only thing I can think of as far as like, you know, potentially getting after my weird is I got knocked in the head a lot as a kid. You know? No, I think my mom could attest to this. There was like a chunk of years where I got stitches on my head.
No.
At least once a year for a chunk of years. You know, like one time went out and
Hockey?
played pond hockey with my uncle. One time I decided I was a kid, you know, I was like, I'm gonna play goalie, and took a puck square between, you know, like I got, you know, kind of some special wrinkles right here, you know.
Okay.
One time I like fell off my bike, and I had, for some reason, I thought it'd be cool to take the rubber handles off the handlebars, right?
Yeah.
Fell off my bike and one of those metal things, right, you know. And
Same spot.
Sad story.
just getting knocked in the face a bunch, you know. And I guess, you know, maybe that
Yeah.
did some some
Knock-
interesting
knock
stuff
some
to
sense into
my
you?
frontal lobes, you know. Yeah, developed a little
yeah.
differently.
That's where the songs come from.
Yeah,
huh?
right. Just right here.
Yeah.
It's like
You look
hard-
great.
You do look,
Yes.
you do look great, and you're
I
so
wouldn't have-
sweet. It's like hard to think like, oh, maybe if you hadn't got knocked in the head, you would be different.
Yeah, I'd be a lawyer right now or something. Yeah.
Life insurance.
Just
Life
one more
insurance
time, right
salesman.
around.
You just ain't right.
I don't like that.
That's great. How about like obscure? How about like obscure talents or like stupid human tricks or
No, I used to be able to
Things-
tie shoes with my feet.
what?
What?
I used to. I can't now. I kind of get
That's
cramps
cool.
now, but
Yeah.
I have a pretty good.
How would you do that?
that? Just like I've got, you know, like this.
Yeah, like monkey feet.
Yeah, just practicing.
Sorry. Okay, that's cool.
It's
That's
a, you know,
funny.
really dumb trick because you can't do it to
should get that
yourself. You
back.
can really just untie your friend's shoes and then do it for them.
Yeah. How about you, Palmer? I
man,
bet
I
you can
don't-
pop out of some cuffs,
I don't know. Say what?
like handcuffs, like dislocate your hand.
Oh
and
yeah,
slide out.
probably. I've just never tried. Yeah. Gosh, I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of drawing a blank on
Yeah.
stupid human tricks.
I know.
You,
You don't.
your
you-
eyebrows are impressive, right? You got some.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, I
Oh,
can
it's like
do
The
both
Rock.
sides, and I got both sides. You know.
Oh yeah. That's
some
pretty good.
autonomy. Some,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When I was little, I used to be able to do it with my ears too, but I haven't tried in a while.
Yeah. Can you move your ears? Oh yeah, they're moving.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Face stuff. Yeah. Stare in the mirror long enough, you find all sorts of weird
Oh,
things you can do.
What? What?
I've got knocked in the face a lot.
Those are stupid human tricks. What? So you were talking about your job in Antarctica. What have you had any kind of crazy jobs?
Crazy jobs? No, nothing like that, I don't think. Yeah, during lockdown, I got into some carpentry. That was pretty cool. Nothing
Yeah.
super interesting.
I worked at a bakery when I first moved to Olympia. That was, I think, kind of life-changing, the Blue Heron Bakery. I had an early morning pastry shift, and I would, like,
Yeah.
ride my bike, like, at 3 or 4 in the morning, like, down from the Evergreen kind of area into, like, Mud Bay. And sometimes the bakery, it was like a hippie bakery. Sometimes it would be, like, locked. I'd have to crawl in the back window and
Nice.
get the starters going. And that was really special. And
Yeah.
that job, like, they would let me leave and tour and come back and have a job.
Yeah.
So I feel
Cool.
like that was a really formative, like, community in
Yeah.
the bakery world.
Do you have times where you get like kind of sick of the road or just sick of gigging and then have to kind of look at that perspective of like, you know, you see like a road construction worker on the side of the road and you're like, thank God I'm not doing that. Or
Sometimes I think that looks nice. Like, I
Yeah.
think sometimes, like, a schedule sounds nice. Or, you know, if it ever feels like the music, like, we're kind of caught in the business end of it, or, like, having to think too much about the, like, industry of it, I often start to consider working at the co-op or
yeah.
doing something else.
Yeah.
Which, you know, it's like a regular balance. Or like a regular, yeah. Sometimes it sounds kind of neat to just not be trying to monetize our art,
Yeah.
you know? Because
Yep.
it's just like you want it to be
Kinda
so
wrecks it.
pure. Well,
Yeah.
I think we're careful not to wreck it, but it's like, it's a dance and like a
Yeah.
kind of, you know, you might be of the interest in different art forms that like pulls itself in certain directions. So sometimes like something kind of that you don't take home sounds like nice,
Yeah.
in a way. But I would miss this kind of. Sometimes what I think I would miss the most is just how often I get to see my friends across the country.
Yeah.
Right.
And like
Yep.
we were just in Europe for 5 weeks, which was really a lot of work, but what a unique experience.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're-
there's no way I would have been able to like see 49 states and travel to Europe. I mean, like I can
As a
afford
carpenter.
to do. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a trade-off for sure, but I don't know. I've gotten to kind of do both. Well, we like gypsied for about a year when the kids were little, and I did a lot of like street busking and playing with my one-man band and doing that, and I loved that. But definitely after a year, I was like, man, like I want roots, I want a home, I want a community, a place.
Yeah.
But then already I'm kind of, you know, especially like getting to hang out with like you guys or other people, I'm like, oh, I want to travel. I want to like, I want to go.
If you want both, and it's a hard balance. It's a tricky balance. We keep
Roots and
trying.
wings.
I mean, even on the trip today, we were talking about like how just recalibrating, like regularly, like checking in.
Yeah.
Like, is it going?
Yep.
Where's your heart? Where's your energy? Like, what
Yep.
feels good? How do you want to proceed?
Yep. Yeah, I sometimes daydream about just getting a job at like the Ace Hardware. Just being that guy in the Ace Hardware that like knows everything.
Yeah.
Even when people don't wanna, you know, I'm like, what are you working on? They're like, nothing. I'm like, let me check it out.
You know, like the last couple weeks when we've been home, we've had album release shows every weekend in the Northwest, but we've had like a few days home, and a lot of those days we were fulfilling Kickstarter orders for the last record.
Yeah.
And we were like shipping out like hundreds of vinyl and spending a lot of time at the post office, who had like downtown Olympia was like 10 at a time, and so you'd like kind of have to get back in line. So I hung out with the post office people like a lot, and like but it was kind of in cute rotation. And so also just being like for an hour at the post office, like kind of watching all the interactions they were having with just random people, like that was interesting to me.
Yeah.
Like just seeing everybody, all these different like walks of life. And I was talking to a bus driver friend that we were having coffee last week, and just like I really am interested in these like different angles people get of humanity. Like if you're a bus driver, you're just seeing, you're getting these little glimpses into people's worlds. And if you're at the post office, you're just getting, you know, some angry people. That sucks, but it's just a neat. That sounds kind of cool, like storytelling wise, or just story watching wise, like to
Definitely.
witness from these different edges.
Yeah.
Sometimes from the road, I'm like, all we can write about is the road.
I sure spent a lot of time in the van.
Yeah.
You want to hear about packing?
Yeah. What do you guys do to pass the time? Crosswords? Stuff like that? Reading?
Yeah. You know, before lockdown, a lot more like reading and writing. Lockdown did some weird stuff to my brain though. It's like I have to keep trying to not scroll on the phone anymore. Yeah. I got into chess puzzles for a while.
Nice.
Yeah, I had a book of chess puzzles. That was really fun.
You're going to have to teach me a few so I can beat my 11-year-old.
All right.
He's like a champion chess player.
Yeah?
I can't even play him anymore.
I bet. I write a lot on the road. I kind of take care of like the tasks that I don't want to do when I'm home and can actually play an instrument. So like if I have like accounting or any stuff like that, like I tend to like try to take care of those sorts of things that I hate to do already.
Is like when you're writing, is it specific to writing songs, or are you kind of writing everything?
I'm just writing everything. Like I just try to start and see where it goes. And I'm not very like I'm quite aimless when I'm writing, but I often have like right now I'm in a good roll of it where I do have like 3 or 4 songs that are like kind of in there that I'm playing with, and it almost feels like every once in a while something will come in that fits, like, oh, I know where that goes, you know? Like that's where that belongs, and that feeds into this, or I'm paying attention now to things that might like land in the right spot in the song. But I'm also just like looking at the clouds and then letting that meander into whatever I heard at the post office and just kind of feelings.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Have you guys done much like street busking?
Not in years.
You probably haven't had to. You probably just always have gigs.
Lowest pair we haven't. We're kind of quiet. It'd be
kind of tough. Yeah.
Like the
kind of a factor.
punk band I used to play at, the Pasties, this folk punk band, we used to like busk. We were like 6 or 7 people, and we would busk up and down the West Coast, and we had big puppets, and we were just loud and made a commotion. But we're not really that
Yeah, busky.
look at us. We have vibes. Like we're kind of like, please don't look too closely at us. And
Yeah, you could go like busk behind like a dumpster. And invite a
Yeah.
few people back there. Quiet
But like
breaks.
my open back banjo is quite quiet. Like it doesn't like I would need my resonator, which is beautiful, but like it would change how we play. We play with dynamics. We just kind of
Yeah. A few years ago,
Right.
I was pretty hard up for like an entire winter, and I went out and busked like almost every day. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
for like 3 or 4 hours or so. You know, yeah, and I would just kind of like move the capo up to where I had, I had to sing it louder to get there. You know,
Yeah.
yeah. But
Your
otherwise,
voice
yeah,
was
usually
crazy
just, like,
awesome during that time too. Like it was so
I was practicing a lot.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd be curious what you
It was
sound
so
like
strong.
in like a higher key or.
Mm.
Yeah.
His solo record,
belting.
Winebringer, is right around that time.
Oh, yeah, that's
and
when I was
think
making
it
that
sounds
record, yeah.
like you can hear it. Like it's beautiful.
Cool.
But I feel like you can hear the powerfulness of that time.
Well,
It was intense. It was weird.
what's next? What are you guys working on? Like, you just gonna keep doing your thing? You just released
This
this album.
is
Yeah.
like what we're finally kind of on the other side. of
Always as
coming out.
young as we'll ever be.
We're so proud of that record. It's a really beautiful.
Yeah, I've been listening to it. It's really good. And somehow you guys always make something that's like a little different.
Yeah.
You know, you have your sound, but like,
Yeah, that was intentional. I think. I mean,
Yeah.
working with different producers will do that, right? Like we really let Tucker Martine kind of paint with us, as
Yeah.
kind of let him be a third sound on them. And we have Adam and Roscoe from the Horse Camp crew
Nice.
on there,
yeah.
and JT Bates on drums again. And it was like 10 days in the studio, so we had everybody in there for like 4 or 5 days, and we all played live, and then we
Yeah.
just kind of got to hang out with the songs and layer them. Not too crazily, and then unlayer them.
It got kind of crazy. And
How can people get this?
Yeah.
What's the best way to get it?
We have a web store, I think.
Yeah, on our website.
Lowestpair.com.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Go on there and buy it. Jay, buy a record.
Or come to Washington's tonight,
Yeah.
but that's probably later
Yeah.
or earlier.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're dating this podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know when it'll come out.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'll just
Come
put it out
wherever we are
tomorrow.
tonight.
Yeah.
Come
yeah.
hang out with us in
Find,
Olympia.
find the lowest
Yeah.
pair.
Yeah.
Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, MySpace.
MySpace. Yeah. It's most up to date on MySpace. Yeah.
Yeah. My face.
Yeah. Truly.
Cool. Well, we can wrap this up. You guys want to do a song for us?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
You know any songs?
I can remember a couple.
Got a couple?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some punk songs.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it. All right. Thanks for doing this.
Thank you.
All right.
It's too late, babe, can't go back. There's only one way down this track. Dice the roll, the cards they stack. It's too late, babe, can't go back. Out of touch, out of light. Work this one out over time. Out of my head, out of my mind. Work this one out over time. So when you late night, I gotta fall falls back. Ain't some long days if I can make you happy. 'Cause I know my buddies both out. It's gonna be a hard truth when I turn around and face it. When I turn around and face it. If it was a simple truth, my story would tell no lies. Well, we all got our points of view, and I got yours, and I got mine. It's gonna be a rainy night,
gets worn out over time. Out of my head, out of my mind. Work gets worn out over time. It's gonna be a long night, got 4 hours back. And some long days if I can figure out a pace. 'Cause I do what believe it's worth that. Gonna be a hard truth when I turn around and face it. When I turn around and face it.
All right.